Sex trafficking of minors, some as young as 12 years old, is a growing criminal industry in the United States, and it's a problem here in Santa Barbara County. I'm KSBY News reporter Juliet Lamar, and coming up, how a local organization is helping survivors thrive. Overcoming trauma.
We're on our own. We have to make money, be on the run, surviving for yourself.
Requires bravery.
And people don't really see that we had to do that. They're just seeing that like we did, bad stuff basically. Or people judge us for our past.
And sharing that story can help others get out before getting hurt.
I feel like what a wake-up call was for me was when I got shot. So that was a big wake-up call.
This is a survivor of sex trafficking. She is among an estimated 229 survivors in Santa Barbara County between 2017 and 2023, of which 30% are younger than 18 years old, and 41% are Santa Barbara residents, according to Megan Renschild, the Director of Victim and Witness Programs at the Santa Barbara County District Attorney's Office.
We're seeing girls as early as 11 or 12 years old who are becoming vulnerable to these behaviors or to the exposure of a trafficker.
Renschild explains sex trafficking cuts across social, economic, ethnic, and gender lines, and it can happen to anyone.
When we talk about sex trafficking of minors, I often worry that it's shrouded in this sort of mystique that, like, what is that? Who are these kids? And these are any kids.
Kids with a higher risk of exposure are in foster care, on welfare, or have a juvenile record. The signs a child is being groomed are subtle, but often have a pattern.
More advanced grooming, you might see things like kids showing up in high school with new phones, new purses, manicures, dressed a little differently. Suddenly having access to material things that they might not have had access to before.
Many traffickers will act like a boyfriend or romantic partner to the victim.
And then it can turn into, hey, will you just do this one thing for me? Maybe it's performing a sex act on behalf of the boyfriend, which is meant to make money for the both of them, or at least it's couched that way.
So how did this become a problem here? According to the FBI, California has the highest number of human trafficking cases in the United States. And Renschild explains that the Central Coast is a corridor between larger cities in Northern and Southern California.
So we do see trafficked individuals and pimps coming through this area. It can go relatively unnoticed, and we haven't historically. I will say that's changed now.